I whoa, don't talk about me yet. We're talking about how you will become a successful drug dealer in Beverly Hills.
So I said I build up my clientele by meeting strangers, by meeting people, scooping people out. You don't go for people that you actually know because it could word of mouth basically can shoot you down. Niggas can hate on you, all type of shit can fuck you up. But with a stranger, he doesn't know who you are. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have your real contact number. He doesn't know your name. He or she doesn't have your name, so it's easy for you to get away compared to a friend.
Think about this. Think about your surroundings and your customer. You're dealing with Beverly Hills now. You going into Beverly Hills, they probably have better quality, better drug dealers that they go to. How are you gonna outdo that? Because they could look at you and it's like, you look, oh, you got that weak shit. You ain't really got good shit.
That's why when you do it, you give a person that, like, when you find out what's up, you give them a sample, and then once you give them a sample, they see.
So you're in Beverly Hills.
Your shit is not weak.
Talking to strangers.
Your shit is top
about drugs, and they're not gonna call the cops on you.
I already talked to the person.
I was gonna get to that, Jody.
And found out how they get down and what they about. So once we talk about it, and they say, well, you know, I got a dude that I get coke from. You know what I'm saying? And his shit, you know, his shit is top tier.
Okay.
And I give this person a sample of what I have, and they come, and once I give them the sample, and like I said, once again, I already peeped them
and
up.
Guess what? I'm saying you already messed up right now because you're putting yourself in the line of fire because you're the one doing the interacting.
You have to put yourself in the line of fire, especially if you're
you don't.
You need a fall guy. You need a fall guy because I'm speaking on
fall guy. That's a potential.
So let's say yes, you're talking to strangers. Let's so happen that one stranger you talk to is a narc. You're done. You're cooked.
That's why again I said you peep out what you know about the conversation.
So why not use someone else to help build your reputation? You never do it direct. Because this ain't the hood. This ain't the hood we're talking about.
You can't get a middleman. But you don't have to get a middleman.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can probably do that in the hood, but we're talking Beverly Hills.
Yeah, you're doing on your you have like product or whatever like that. You peep it out. Now once again, as I said before, once you see what kind of person you're dealing with, you talking to this person, you see what's going on, you know what's going on.
Correct.
You could go. Narcs is easy to Narcs is to pop out, bro.
Nigga, you're going to Beverly Hills, walking around, talking to strangers, and see if they do drugs.
Nah,
they're going to call the police. They're going to call the police on you.
You're already out of place approaching strangers, and then word gets around. Oh, there's this dude going around asking if people about drugs.
You're already black.
Right back to you. They can describe you. They can describe how you look, and you're going down.
They're coming.
No. I know people.
So you could ask 30. How many people? And to build your clientele, you got to ask maybe 100 people that day to try to build. How many people?
First of all,
how many people do you expect to talk to in a day? How many people do you think you're going to talk to just walking around asking niggas a day? Maybe 50, 100 people. They're going to call the cops. No, none of them will call the cops.
You're getting caught
in Beverly Hills.
You peep out the people.
How do you peep out a stranger?
You have to understand your setting.
You could holler at a white girl who looks like a tweener, and she'll be like, no, and she'll call the cops on you.
You have to understand your environment that you're selling a product in, and that's not just with drugs. That's with anything.
You study where you at. You see where you at. You see the zone where you at. You see where.
Okay. You got that. But the issue
just go on the shit like that, bro.
Yes, but the issue is you're doing the face-to-face confrontation. When word gets around, they have your description. They know what you look like, and then it could get around and you're going down. The moment someone called, like, hey, this guy's going around talking about drugs.
That's why once again, that's why I said you make sure to find out who you're talking
to. Nigga, you're a lame drug dealer, nigga. You'll be terrible, nigga. You'll be in jail by tomorrow. You are so whack at this, nigga.
See,
you're gonna ask strangers, do they do drugs? You're gone, nigga. Beverly Hills, you suck.
I'm trying to help you.
Suck as a drug dealer.
I'm not understand. You
would suck.
No. No, it wouldn't.
E-man,
You'd
what
be
I'm
the
trying to help you
wackest drug dealer ever
understand
exists,
is
nigga.
No, it wouldn't.
you're looking at the
Now,
first step. You're not looking at what that stranger
Everybody
you
that I'm
talk
talking to is a
what's
real
gonna
one
do.
because I can tell who's real.
like,
What the freak in
Yes,
Beverly
like for
Hills?
example,
like
Evo,
E-man,
give him an
E-man.
You
example.
said be in the hood.
Give him an
Yeah,
example,
that's what I'm
Evo. I
about
can
to.
give him an
That's what I'm about.
example.
That's what I'm about to, Quest. So,
All
E-man,
right.
yes, you can do all your research and look around. The moment you talk to that stranger, you don't know what that stranger is going to do with that information
And if you do
after
that
they're done
50
talking to you.
times in a day, you
You
think you
don't
got
be in.
50?
First of all, you don't be in the same. You don't be in the same spot.
You're in Beverly
You
Hills.
don't
No,
You're in the
give a
same
person your
area.
government number.
Yeah, Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills is huge, bro.
No, it's not.
It's different parts of Beverly Hills. It's not just one
Yes,
particular spot.
different parts of Beverly Hills.
Bro.
There's a guy going around.
Nah,
Beverly
y'all
Hills.
Yes,
crazy,
and
bro.
guess
That's
what?
how I know
There
you
will
don't know
be an
shit, man.
investigation.
That's how I don't know
There will
shit.
be.
I know
On
this.
There will.
You don't know shit, and you're
Crazy.
exposing how you
So
don't know shit.
Exposing,
Yeah.
bro. No.
I'm gonna give an example. I'm gonna give an example. Let's say 5 Star is my stranger. I'm talking. I'm being you, E-man, and I get 5 Star. I sell him something. I before I talk to 5 Star, I
Stop,
survey my
Evo. He's already
surroundings
gonna
and
say
saw Quez.
no. It's not gonna
Quez,
work.
I don't feel comfortable with. Then when I'm done with 5 Star, 5 Star decides to go to Quez. I don't know what he's gonna do and give him that information. And then Quez go and narc.
All drug dealers, bro, move by word of mouth. They don't go themselves. And no, you sold to
Every
someone, and
drug
then
dealer
that
has
person
connections,
You
told
you
bro.
someone
you
else, "Hey, this
need you
person, I
Every
got
need
a
drug dealer
plug."
has
Crazy.
connections,
you
bro.
need
Drug dealers
plausible.
And
don't
most
make their
drug
own
Hold
No,
on.
connections.
I use
People.
no because
everybody knows.
he said in the hood. He
No,
said you got to
I
be in the
mean,
hood.
I said if you're gonna
No.
sell dope, you sell dope in the hood. You said I'm gonna go to Culver City and Beverly Hills. This nigga named rich white areas. A nigga in rich white areas asking people questions.
You're
So this is
already
what happened, y'all.
suspect. You're
I said a
already
drug
He
dealer.
doesn't understand
I said
that.
I said you don't have to be in the hood. I said a drug dealer can go anywhere, bro. Compared to a
No,
gang
yeah,
Amen.
member.
That was
The
the
point
government.
is, regardless, you don't go to
Yes,
Beverly
do
Hills
not
as
do
a black
face to
man.
face.
Like, what's up? Do
Yes,
you
face
do
to
you like to
face
party?
confrontation.
Do you do coke?
Right.
You're gonna go to jail. They're
Right.
gonna call the police on you,
Yes.
and you're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would suck.
Nah, you gotta peep out.
Now that's how E-Man would be a drug dealer. Mine,
No,
Yeah, I
you-
got-
if
you-
I would be
you
a
make
drug
it
dealer,
out.
I
got
took no,
exes
but that's not
broke
it though.
plugs.
That's not even it. That's not the blasphemous part. Because
What's the
E-Man said,
blasphemous part?
I
What you
said,
mean?
I said, I would do dope by doing. I would sell drugs by trusting family, friends, and people that I know, or people that I know that can vouch for them people. E-Man said,
Yeah.
"You effing up already." I said, "What?
No.
You're trusting strangers."
No.
He said, "You gotta trust strangers." He said
No,
me by
you-
going through. I said I would go through word of mouth of people that I trust. He said he would talk to strangers, and he said my way was wrong.
And I told him, I said, you got people that you actually know who could hate on you, who actually know who you
So-
are.
He
so-
said
so-
he said somebody that you know could snitch on
Yeah,
you.
they can snitch on
What
you.
the
That'd be
freak would a
first
stranger
Hold
do?
on.
You can get away
Either
with
way,
it
which
because
one?
you don't have your
No,
actual
E-man,
connections
which
and all that
one
other
is
shit, bro.
more of a liability to
Nah.
snitch on me? A stranger or my brother?
Tell the truth. I would.
Your brother. Straight up.
No,
No.
because he can go
Your
down.
family,
with
the
me.
family be the main
Look.
ones compared to like
Your family know everything about you, bro.
yeah, they know enough
Yes,
about you, bro,
yes.
to get they can
So,
if their
of course,
family hate on
but-
you, bro, and your family hate on you and don't and you making money and doing
No,
it, your
no,
family
I'm not
can be
talking
the
about
main ones who break you
I'm
down
not,
and
I'm
snitch
not
to the
talking
cops,
about
bro.
a family that hate each other. The key word is trust, and they
Right.
trust you with their life.
With a stranger
picking
don't know
my-
shit about
I'm-
you. They don't know
I'm
anything
picking-
about you. All they
I'm-
know
I'm
is that
picking a
is what you do.
brother.
That's it.
I'm picking my brother over a stranger whom I don't know who the stranger knows. I don't know
Why
who
would-
the stranger runs with. I don't know
Why
who
would
the
you-
stranger
Why would you
be
pick your
relaying
brother?
messages to.
Eman, what are your chances of you going up to one of these strangers and then that fucking stranger ends up being like an off-duty cop or a fucking undercover?
First of all,
Dumb.
it's easy to could come about like
He
to
could
know
scope
about
them out. He
the
could
cop.
tell
You're
a cop
having
when they're not a cop.
conversation
He
about
can
the cop.
not only can he tell when you're a cop, he can tell when you're going to call the police on him or not. So he won't even ask you.
No, you kind of peep out the people
Hey,
who
and
who's
not
like that and
all
who act
and
funny
not
because
all
cops
they're-
cops.
they're-
they
you-
try to
Okay,
tell
hold
folks
on, hold
but
on.
cops have informants
You got some really
as
good
well.
perception.
They already
That
they
not only
do
that,
have informants that look like regular.
Yeah, I
hood
know
niggas.
that. I know that.
But he
I know
could
that.
scope
I know
them
that.
out,
I know that,
Evol.
but Eman, a lot of undercovers too spend years undercover.
He could scope them out.
You know the
Not
difference
looking for a
between
nigga that
cop
just
and
started.
that.
They're undercover
Hey,
though. How could you
hey,
tell
all-
them they're
He
undercover?
can
though?
tell.
Exactly.
Conversations that
E-man,
they
if
have,
you
or
can
they
Like,
have.
come on,
scope
bro.
The
them out, you're in the
conversations
wrong
that they have.
perspective.
Tell him, man, how you can tell.
I just
No,
said it.
E-Man's in the wrong profession if he can scope
It's a-
them out.
hey,
You might
honestly,
as well
hey,
become a
bro, join the
detective.
CIA at
You
that
might as
point.
well become a detective.
Honestly, bro.
Exactly, shit.
I ain't gonna lie, E-Man. You have that skill set, E-Man. You really doing yourself a disjustice.
Hey,
at
bro,
that
join
point.
the CIA, my guy.
For real.
You gotta leave Jody's corner
You're a
ASAP,
fucking
bro.
spy.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, thank you,
Sherlock-
Jody. Sherlock Holmes.
This man be looking at the twitches in the finger.
So what do we think?
Look,
Is E-Man
I mean-
Sherlock Holmes, or is he just dumb? You don't know shit. I'm gonna
No,
go with the
no.
other
No,
option.
he's full of
Hey,
shit.
your words, not mine.
He's probably full of shit. He's
I'm
probably
not full of shit.
Everybody here
I'm
thinks
Hey,
it's
man, I
true.
fuck with you, bro,
I'm not full of shit.
but you're lying like a
But he was
motherfucking
swearing
demon.
up and
Like-
down that I was crazy.
like that.
You are crazy.
like,
And now let me
I
ask you a
said
question,
this-
Evol. I asked other people. Evol, let
Okay.
me ask you a question.
Okay.
What is
Why are
worse?
you asking that?
A drug dealer or a gangbanger?
Gangbanger.
Why?
One, when you're dealing with gangbangers, they're already on edge, trying to make sure are you a op or whatever, who you rep, and you have to show a sense of loyalty. The moment you slip up, you could get got, or if you don't show you if you ain't down with them, then you don't even have to be a op. You know too much. I'm taking you out. So either way, your life is
Okay.
in their hands.
All right. Now, out of the two, a drug dealer or a gangbanger, a random drug dealer to a random gangbanger, who's more liable to have a pistol on him?
Gangbanger.
Why?
Hell no.
Because he never knows when he has to pop off or run into a rival.
That's what I said.
Unbiased, you said what?
I'm gonna say a random drug dealer because he got more money than a random gangbanger.
But
He's going at that pistol and he by himself.
Why would a
No,
drug
no,
dealer?
gangbanger got more. A
That's
gangbanger has
the-
more
that's the-
enemies.
That's the
unbiased.
only reason I
More
can't
than
really
a
say
drug
the
dealer.
random.
So I would say Evil came here and tip shit in your favor because
Unbiased. A gangbanger has more enemies. Like a drug dealer is neutral. A gangbanger is not neutral.
if
a gangbanger
you
will
have-
flip out
Only
on
because you said
anybody.
random.
I
On
I disagree. A drug dealer has weight on him, and he's always gonna have a pistol to protect himself
Fuck.
All
at
right.
all times.
Always, you gotta protect
Some
that shit.
gangbangers don't have guns.
Not only that, Jody,
Who's more-
but some drug
bro,
dealers
you said who's
answer
more
to somebody
likely?
higher
A
than them.
gangbanger has a gun on them.
Yeah,
A drug dealer.
that's why I say I'm probably the worst because of my own personal experience. That's the only reason.
Evo came and helped your case out a lot, but
Bro.
because most of us,
I don't know if I
We're
was
saying-
if I was a gangbanger, and I explained this to Jody. If I was a gangbanger,
but
and I see
Jody
Jody,
does make
Jody
sense.
parking his car, and I see him or
Be-
whatever,
because-
just by looking
because-
whatever
I'm
he got,
Dolo and
I'm
I
more
got
pressing.
weight,
I'm more. It's
that's
more
crazy.
to press him. It's more to
No,
press him
no.
and try to rob him than a drug dealer trying to
But-
rob him or trying to
Hold
book
on,
him.
The odds of
A
you
drug dealer gonna
pressing
keep
a
walking
drug
about his
dealer,
Jody
business.
has a point.
A gangbanger
But
gonna try to
Jody
book
does
you.
have a point
A
because
gangbanger's gonna
he
try
has
to
a
book you.
product. Hold on. The difference is Jody has a point. Not all gangbangers do carry because of where they at. Now, a drug dealer is always drug dealing. So he has a product he needs to protect, and they're really on edge because they
Yeah.
don't know who's watching them, who's gonna pull up on them. See, for me, I was talking about in terms of my environment. Now, if we're talking about logic, yeah, a drug dealer.
there's that. Hey, by the way, I would be if I was a drug deal, I think I would be a free man a whole hell of a lot longer than you. I
Shit.
think that you'll be locked up by
Your
5
ass
p.m.
would be locked up. You'll be locked
You'll
up.
be
in
locked
2
up by
days.
lunch.
In
Hey,
2
bro,
days,
you
you'll be
start
like,
off
yeah,
on
y'all
Monday,
know.
hey,
I just
E-Man,
made
2
you
days?
say
start
that.
off
All right,
on
all
2
right. I'll
days,
take
you
2
locked up.
days.
Moment-
You'll be locked up by lunch.
Nah.
E-Man, the moment
Oh,
you mess
I wouldn't
by
get
lunch,
caught.
I
He'll
get
be caught
paid.
in a heartbeat, bro.
You said locked up by lunch?
He'll
By
be-
lunch.
Jody be
Hold
caught
Locked
in a
up.
heartbeat, bro. Especially
Yeah, I would've
In
given you
Beverly
the moment
Hills?
you messed up,
Look, put it this
E-Man,
way.
He
the
said I'm gonna
moment
walk
you
into
messed
buildings.
up
I'm gonna
is the
walk into
moment
businesses and see what's going
you
down.
decided
So I
to
never,
cross
so
this
I
Not
line.
never,
no
so I
Beverly
never, I
Hills.
never said
Not
like
no
the
crack.
first time
Oh, no
I
Beverly
being a drug
Hills.
dealer.
I said, how do you ask a stranger if they do drugs? You gotta ask about it.
I said-
It's gonna get to a point where you ask, do you pop? Do you do powder? Would you like to party? You like what you do? I got that.
Smoking blunt.
You can go to freaking Beverly Hills
guess
right
what,
now,
E-Man?
niggas is telling you.
Let's say
they
you
saying
ask
do drugs,
somebody
you do
and
this.
they say
That's
no,
crazy.
I don't.
It's crazy.
There are discreet ways to ask, bro. There are discreet ways to ask.
No,
where they think.
but
Yeah.
hold on.
Yes,
hold
there are
on,
discreet
E-Man,
ways to
E-Man.
ask strangers, but you're
Yeah.
still very
You don't-
much
you don't-
putting yourself
bro.
out there to get caught.
Bro.
Yes, he
Yeah,
messed
yeah.
up the moment he was the one during the interaction.
The only way I would do that in ignorant shit that you would do is if I'm at like a rave or something. I'm just wandering around asking you, what's up?
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
that on me.
rave-
Or at a
Yeah,
party, some
that rave would've
concert,
been
something like
perfect
that.
for that shit.
I wouldn't do that
Your
shit in
rave,
Beverly
you can pull that
Hills.
off.
That's crazy.